I think that Married at First Sight is maybe more of my favorite now than Love is Blind. And I love Love is Blind a lot. I think it's the same production company, I'm almost positive. Like the vibes are
Oh, I didn't know that.
extremely similar. And like the editing style, like they did kind of like fix a lot of the little like quirks that Love is Blind had though, which is
Oh,
like have you noticed that like there on the last few seasons of Love is Blind, like there have been big blow up arguments that somehow like happened when the crew wasn't there or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, we broke up last night. And it's like, we sat here with you through all this. We deserve to see the breakup.
right. Yeah,
Not this
totally.
like half-assed fake conversation after. Like
Wait, so how did they fix that on this? I didn't even notice.
they have like surveillance cameras.
Oh, you're right, because they have been pulling footage of like Tori going off to the couch after they like hooked up for the first time and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So if you're a Love is Blind fan, you guys should be watching Married at First Sight. It's on Peacock, and there are so many episodes. I feel like there are like 20 episodes out right now, I want to say.
Yeah, and I think we still have probably a few more weeks.
I think so. I love how in depth Married at First Sight is. I feel so bad I've never told you about Married at First Sight. I just thought everyone was watching it. I've watched it forever.
I am so excited because now I have 19 other seasons I get to watch, and they have other versions from other countries.
If you can
So,
watch Married at First Sight Australia, it's the best show on television. If you can find it, I had to find it on like a random website one. I think it was like during COVID, I discovered it. My favorite show of all time, Married at First Sight Australia. I think that there were like 35 episodes for the season. Like it lasted me so long. It was like Love
nice.
Island. Like they just every day, new episode. So good.
Well, okay, I've got all the couples pulled up, and I felt like we could tell everybody if you guys are watching, like, you might want to skip through this part if you haven't watched yet, but like, hopefully, this has kind of sold you on the fact that it's actually genuinely so entertaining.
It's so good.
Quick synopsis of like what the show is because I didn't quite understand. It's okay, kind of like Love is Blind in the sense that I don't know, like there is like a wedding component and they like have to decide if they want to end up like being together at the end of this like experimental phase. But it's more in the line of like arranged marriages. And at first I was like, that's batshit crazy. And then I was like, you know what? No, it's not. Because a lot of other cultures, like arranged marriage is so normal.
I
And
know.
it's like people have wonderful marriages from it. Some of them don't have wonderful marriages, but like there are a lot of very successful relationships that come out of that.
Yeah.
And they have all these like psychiatrists and psychologists who are going through all of these different questionnaires with them and really like pairing them based on their type and the things that they say that they want and their values and like
Yep.
really like creating this like cultivating a relationship that they think is going to work.
Yeah. They're like matchmakers, but they're almost also like therapy sessions with them. And then
Yes.
they
And they
match
like
them based on
that
what
was
they
the
talk
other
about.
thing I loved is that they put them in these therapy sessions. Like they have group therapy sessions, then they have individualized ones where they like talk about the problems in their relationship and like I've noticed some serious growth from some of these couples. Like it's genuinely so entertaining to watch. And
It's
I'm
so
like rooting for a
fascinating.
lot of them.
I'm rooting for a lot of them too. And also, how fun would it be if you've like, I don't know, never found your person or you always find something wrong in a relationship to be able to have like a couples therapist work through this with you? Because even if you don't end up with this person, I'm sure they're learning so much about themselves and like the things that come up when they're in relationships. So I do like watching the therapy sessions because I'm like, you're getting a lot of self growth with this too, I think.
Right.
Um, should we
I
talk
listened
about
to a doctor, is it Dr. Lisa? Is that her name?
oh, I
Um,
forget.
I think this, yeah, the female psychologist who's on there, she was on a podcast and she was talking about how they go through like thousands of applicants
Yeah.
to like pair them up. Like a lot, there's a huge swath of people that never make it.
Yep.
And I just think that's so fascinating.
It is
Um,
really fascinating. Should we go
okay,
through
so
the couples? I want to hear like your thoughts on each one or like who your favorites are. I'm just dying to know because I haven't talked to anyone about this.
okay, Adam and Marissa.
I want to know your thoughts.
I up until the last batch of episodes that we got, which as we're recording this, the last batch is when they like went on the jet ski date from hell.
Yep. And then they play pickleball for 3 hours.
And then he's like, well, you can't really keep up. You're not very good at pickleball.
Okay. I actually think they look so cute together. And I do feel
Oh my
like at the
God.
beginning, it was
Visually
visually so
gorgeous.
good. She's so pretty. She reminds me of like Cindy Crawford. Like she's so
Yes.
stunning. Um, visually so cute together. And also I feel like they do have a connection of like there's chemistry for sure.
I feel like they could work, and he's just
Is he
got
an
this like,
asshole? Like
yeah.
what is it?
Yeah.
So basically, for anyone who hasn't watched and you're still listening, like he's this very intense guy who's like really he's like, let's fucking rip the jet ski every weekend and like rip pickleball for 3 hours. Like he talks like that. And all
Yeah.
he wants to do is like athletics, play sports. And he does like professional piano to some degree, I guess. And like, I don't know, he's just very intense about everything. And he's looking for a girl who can like play pickleball for 3 hours, rip the jet ski all day long. And she's getting to the point where she doesn't know if can do it.
She was like, well, hey, like, could we go on a dinner date?
Exactly. And he was like, athletics are my thing. Like, I just want to rip the jet ski. Blah, blah, blah. So I would personally want to kill myself, but I'm sure it could work for someone.
I feel like if he got it to a point where it was like, okay, maybe like once or twice a month, we like casually go play pickleball, like during the summer, sure, we go like on the jet ski on the weekends, or and it was
Mhm.
like a more like low key thing. And then it's like, we'll also do the things that you like. We'll go to restaurants, we'll talk to friends and like drink a nice cocktail. Oh, he doesn't drink. But that doesn't matter. Like he can go drink like a mocktail and have a nice time.
Totally.
Like, but I think if they could get there, they'll be okay. But I don't know that they're gonna get
It
there.
seems like he might lack a willingness to like adjust his
Change it all.
lifestyle for her. He's more just like looking for a girl who will exactly fit into what he wants, which I guess you're allowed to want that if that's what you want, but I don't know.
Well, it seems like
I mean,
she's just now finally kind of being herself a little bit more too.
where she was being quiet and kind of like going along with everything. And now she's like, we haven't done anything I've wanted to do for the last 4 weeks or whatever it's been.
Hmm.
We'll see how that one goes. I'm predicting it won't work out, but I actually think that they could be good together if he was more flexible.
Yes, I agree. Felipe and Tori. Oh, Felipe. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
She is so pretty, so
Gorgeous.
perfect and elegant and classy and like
She's just like
self assured,
unbothered. Yes,
unbothered, confident. Like,
could never be me.
oh, the way I would be spiraling. So this guy is like so into her. And now all of a sudden he's like, I'm so worried I'm going to cheat on you because I really like being with a lot of different women at once. And she's like, okay, well, that sounds like a you problem. Like, you go figure that out. And I was like, okay, queen.
Which, like, true. I mean, he from the beginning he seemed really sketchy, and then they grew on me so much because like for these first few weeks, like they were really strong.
Yeah.
And now though I'm like, girl, you should probably run.
He's giving red flags out the wazoo. It's rough. And he's a restaurant owner. And he's like, yeah, I get hit on all the time at the restaurant. Like, girls are, and I'm like, sorry, I'm not attracted to him. I'm being
No.
really sassy today, but I'm like, he's really acting like someone that I'm just I don't see what he's claiming all these women are into. Like it's giving ick to me.
It's the entitlement. He's like,
You're right.
yeah,
That's what it is. It's the
it's gross.
attitude. It's gross. Poor Tori. She'll find someone
Yeah.
better.
Shawn and Nikki.
Okay. I hope that people are listening and like want to watch if you haven't watched this. So Shawn and Nikki
Okay.
are the oldest couple. I would say they're in their 50s.
Shawn is 47, Nikki
Oh,
is 46. I have it pulled up. That's
sorry.
why.
Sorry, Shawn and Nikki. They're in their 40s.
Sorry to these people.
They're really, individually, I'm sure they're so sweet and like good people and good hearted. Such a weird dynamic. I feel so uncomfortable. I've never felt more uncomfortable watching television in some of these moments.
It's, I think that like for me, every time I see them, I'm like, this is why they're this age and they've not married because they both have like some weird like little idiosyncrasies, which like everybody has some weird shit, right?
Of course.
But like, okay, for in the beginning, I was, yes, he would make like a couple kind of offhand comments, but I felt like he got better because he would like make some kind of sexual comments and she was like, hey, I'm not there. And I felt like he kind of took that to heart, or at least that's how it felt for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was like less bothered by him for a while. Huh, let's come back around. But she though, like I felt like they just were not communicating properly, literally at all. And I was like, if you could get your own head out of your ass, maybe this could be okay. Because he asked her like, oh, in what ways do you feel like you've grown from your relationships of the past that have ended? Something of that sort. And she was like, I feel like you're interrogating me right now.
Something was off. I can't tell who's the problem, and maybe it's both of them to some degree because sometimes I'm so annoyed with him and I'm on team Nikki, and then other times I'm team Shawn and I'm like, girl, what are you talking about? Like
Right.
something is just a little off, but maybe they're perfect for each other because they're both a little off.
That's kind of, I was like, there could really, like, they're both a little high strung,
Right.
a little like, I don't know. Like, it feels like they could actually like be together in a way that was meaningful. So what I do when I don't have anybody to talk to about these shows is I'll like look at Reddit. I've never posted on Reddit in my whole life, but I will like read the TLC 90 Day Fiance forums, for example, and just like see what people are thinking. I did that for this show a little bit, specifically about them because I was like, oh my God, this stuff is crazy. I was really surprised. People were very, very adamantly coming to Nikki's defense.
Wow.
And yeah, and like it made me kind of check myself a little bit because they were like, are you like it was basically like is she aggressive because she's a black woman, like those sorts of, or like is that like the narrative that people are spinning basically is like she's so
Mm.
aggressive, and it's like
Oh.
I don't know if that's really, I feel like if anything she's just like kind of short with him sometimes, and like, well, so from the wedding day she was like, I hope he's tall. Oh, I hope he's tall and hot.
And Shawn is unfortunately maybe an inch shorter than her, I would
He's
say.
real short. He's maybe given 5'4".
Yeah. And it's not anyone's fault. And I don't think we should judge people for that. But I did feel bad because I feel like she kind of wanted someone tall and big. And like she was talking specifically about wanting this like big, manly man who could like tower over her. And then did you notice at the wedding she didn't know Shawn was the groom? Did you notice that part?
I forgot about that
Oh,
video.
this was like never felt so uncomfortable watching television. She walks up and she's like, okay, do I just like wait here for my husband? And he's like, hi, Nikki. And then it was him. She thought he was like an officiant, I think. Like she didn't know he was the groom. So that was rough. But I pride her and like I think she's really putting her all into it and giving it its
Yes.
best shot. But I don't think it's gonna work out. I do feel like I don't find her aggressive. I find her to
No.
be like nitpicky on the words that he
Yes.
uses, but then I think he does the same thing to her.
Right. Exactly. I feel like that's where I'm like, can you just calm down? And so the advice that they got from the therapist was like, hey, you guys have gone basically like too hard, too fast here. Like you're trying to go to like all the really deep stuff. Like, what if you keep it light? And it
Mm.
seemed like they were doing so well when they did that, like when they just like took the pressure off for a second. And then there was the thing in the kitchen.
Wait, I forget what happened in the kitchen.
So again,
Oh,
surveillance footage. She's standing because basically she's been like, I don't want to have like physical intimacy with you. That's what they keep calling it. And he comes out and he was like, what if we did mutual self pleasure or something?
mutual masturbation.
Yes.
And she's taken aback. She's
She
like,
was like,
excuse
whoa.
me? Excuse me, what did you just say?
And
And
like, I
so,
get where he's coming
because I think
from,
he's like, if you don't feel comfortable touching me, what if we touch ourselves while like staring at each other? Is that the vibe? Is that
but
what
that
that
kind of
means?
feels like almost more intimate somehow. Like, is that crazy?
No, I kind of agree. But I understand where he was like, maybe his thought process was coming from, but she's completely taken aback. And she's like, absolutely not, basically. Right.
Yeah. And that's fair. Like, if she's not feeling it, like, that's okay. And she does not need to do anything physically that she doesn't want to do. Like,
Yeah.
that is absolutely, you know, whatever. But like it did come across a little creepy.
And then he says something to the effect of like, well, it's a wifely duty to
Yeah.
fulfill your husband's needs when you notice that he has them or whatever. Like that pissed me the hell off. I was like, oh no, 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 no. And she
I
was
was
like,
like,
can't you
you don't know
fulfill
this
your own
woman.
needs? No. Like that, it was just gross. And I do feel bad because I think she's just not physically attracted to him, but she's still trying to like give it her best shot in the experiment. Oh, and then they had that date where like he, oh my God, truly, this is the most uncomfortable I felt when he puts like the robe on her and blindfolds her and like feeds her stuff and like whips her. Did you watch that?
Yes.
Oh, horrible, 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 cringy. I'm so sorry, Shawn and Nikki, but that was rough to watch
It
personally.
was rough. I mean, I think there's simply no way that they work it out. And the before or during the beginning of this batch of episodes, I was like, maybe they could. Like when they did lighten things up, they seemed a lot better. But it's like that both of them, I think, are the demise of this relationship.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's possibly the most interesting one to watch.
Yeah. Well, Cameron and Michelle, obsessed,
In love.
obsessed with these two. I think they're perfection.
I'm so obsessed. And I
If
almost
they
feel
don't
like
stay together, I'm gonna cry.
I will cry. I've already cried over them a couple of
I
times.
know.
When he's cried, being like, I've never had a woman like care for me like this. And I've never felt like I have fully bawled my eyes out over them. So he's a college basketball coach, I want to say, for like a smaller university. And I forget what she does, but
She's
she's,
like in tech.
and so she, I think, makes more money than him. That was like their only piece of contention was she wanted someone who made like the same amount or like a certain amount. But then it
But
was
then
kind of
she like they
sweet.
talked about it and it was very like a productive, nice, normal conversation. And I feel like they came out the other end understanding one another better. And it was like,
No, it was so sweet. And in every way, I just feel like what I really feel for them is they wouldn't have found each other outside of this experiment because I almost feel like she's so shy and sweet and he's so shy and sweet. I don't know if they ever would have crossed paths because
yeah,
neither of them are that like dominant person that would have like reached out or walked up to her at a bar or asked her on a date on a dating app. Like I feel like he's not, he's like, I don't know. He's almost the kind of guy that I feel never found someone because he's kind of, I don't know if shy is the right word, but can't you just see him never being someone
just
who ever tried to go after a girl?
right. Like he's just a little bit reserved. Like he kind of stayed back in the shadows and
He's
like
like really
didn't want to be
handsome
noticed.
and like
He's so
7 feet
cute. He's so
tall.
tall. Yeah, she looks like a tiny baby doll. She like looks like Chris Humphries and Kim Kardashian at their wedding.
Literally. And she's so beautiful and cool and smart and nice. And so is he. They're the cutest
Yes.
couple, in my
No, I'm
opinion.
obsessed with them. I think that they are so wonderful. And they like the fact that they're talking so earnestly about how they're going to, because he lives 3 hours from her. So, like, how they're going to make it work. I just think that's beautiful.
And did you hear the part where she was saying like, "Oh, but your dream is to live in Portland and I live in Seattle." So at first they were gonna he only wanted to stay in Portland and then he was like, "Well, maybe I've got bigger dreams. Like I never realized I have bigger dreams than just being a basketball coach. Like maybe this is my dream." The way I cried.
And then she went, though, to his house and she was like, I really like it here. Like,
I know. I know. I have chills. I have
ugh.
chills talking about it.
No,
They
me too.
better.
My leg hairs are growing back. I'm going to have to get the Veet.
Veet needs to sponsor this podcast. Okay, who else do we have? Oh, Nick and
Okay.
Courtney.
Nick and Courtney.
Okay, first of all, I think Nick is really hot. I've got to throw it out
He's
there.
so
He's like
cute. When she said that, okay, when she said that Adam was the hottest one, I was like, first of all, that was so fucking rude. I hope she was so drunk or something when she said that because that was
so
cruel.
out of pocket, but also
Can you even
in my
imagine, like, with like Mike's friends, if you were just like, yeah, your friend,
is
Nick,
the
he's the
hottest in
hot
the
one.
group. That's so out of pocket. The way I think Nick is the hottest out of all of the
Oh, me
guys.
too. Me too. Well,
Like,
him, Cameron has a great heart, and but
okay, I agree.
physical type speaking, Nick is what I.
I know. So I'm like, girl, you're not really seeing what you got. You're not, but maybe he's just not
Well,
her type. That's the vibe I'm getting.
yeah. I mean, okay, when she said that she was really laid back, I burst out laughing. She said that at one point early on, and I was like, "You were the least laid back person I've maybe ever seen on television." And that
I
says so much.
I agree. Do you feel I feel a little bit like producers picked her to be on TV and not necessarily because they thought that he was a good fit for her.
I mean,
And
they definitely are giving her a villain
you
edit,
know,
maybe both of them a villain edit, just because I'm so positive that politics comes up with every couple,
yep,
but they only showed that conversation for Courtney and Nick
yep.
because it's polarizing as fuck because she's and she sounded so stupid to be totally blunt about it. She didn't
Oh,
know what happened on January 6th. She didn't know like yeah, she
she
just like
she also said a
sounds like a
few
horrible
horrible
person.
she said a few horrible things. She said something like I'm not a me too kind of girl or something like
Yeah,
that. Oh,
because she was like standing up for women for a second and she was like
oh, but I'm
she
not a
didn't
me
want to
too
be
kind of
perceived
girl.
as a feminist.
I know. Oh, that pissed me the hell off.
I
So
know. I was like, girl,
not a fan.
no. And
Sorry,
so like I
Courtney.
don't want them to work out. I actually feel like he's being pretty unproblematic.
Yeah. He's kind of just quiet and going with the flow. He might kind of be a people pleaser, like just wants to make everyone
Yeah.
happy and says the right things. But
But when so like they went to her family's house and he goes to the bathroom and she's like, "So what do you think?" And they're like, "We really like him. Like he's great. He seems like a really good guy." And she's like, "Okay, but what do you really think?" Like she wanted them to like talk shit to validate her own feelings, I think,
I
of
think you're right. She's kind of searching for someone to be like, look, there's something wrong with him.
because like I think she is constantly searching for that. But it's just like sometimes maybe you don't feel like it's right. And that's
I
okay if that's what she feels like. But she's an intense gal.
She's so
The
intense.
the bodybuilding, the energy,
I just couldn't do it. That is
the
like the
politics.
opposite
Mm.
of anything that I would want to be with. She like couldn't sit still on their honeymoon. She had to be like active the whole time. Like she didn't want to lay out or like just have a
She
drink
kept being
or
like, "You're
relax.
boring me."
They had to like do competitions on the beach. Who could
Yeah,
be
because she
most
couldn't just sit there. Meanwhile, I'm like, if I don't fully dissociate into my Kindle and drink a pina colada or seven, like I'm not having a good time.
I know. Same. That's why I could never be with Adam, the one who would
No,
rip jet
I'd be
skis
like,
and
the jet
pickleball.
ski again. When she said she was seasick, I was like, girl, I would be vomited off the side of that thing so fast.
Oh, same. I don't blame her for hating it. Okay.
Devin and Caitlin.
I'm like, I don't
At
like it.
first, yeah.
I'm just like, meh. I'm like, don't be together. You don't like each other. I don't have a lot of strong feelings though. Do you?
I at first I was like judging him probably because of his blonde mohawk.
Okay, me too.
I was like, he's a professional rugby player with a blonde mohawk. Like, what a
He
douche. He
almost
wore
has
this.
like he looks like an NSYNC member. Like it's like blonde
Yes,
highlights, like
like a
frosted
skunk.
tips.
Yeah.
Like
Um, but then he really grew on me because he was trying. I feel like doesn't he have like a sister and stuff? I just feel like he like has good women in his life.
I agree with that.
And I think that's like it's been really, I don't know, very I like him. And then I do like her. And again, I'm like, if you could just like open her up a little. Like, come on, Caitlin, you can get there.
I know. I feel bad. I think she has trauma. It sounds like from her past relationship, she was in like a toxic relationship. So you can see it. Like she's very guarded. She's not letting him in a lot. And she does seem like a normal, sweet girl, though. So I feel kind of like, I don't know,
Right. Like, I
just
think we
not
would totally
right.
be friends with her. I think she's
I know. I think we would too.
like a cool, like she, I don't know. And then like I see little moments where I'm like he was taking her like spin class, and I was like, I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you. Damn, this Hillary Duff virus.
At least you know what I have though. I've
Oh,
got my
yeah.
beautiful tissue box holder, really coming in clutch.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad you like it.
Um. Anyway,
Anyway, Devin and Caitlin kind of like meh to me, like a little
like
bit boring.
like I kind of hope they work, but I don't. Also, because this is my first season I've watched, I don't know what percentage of them usually do work.
I don't think anyone has ever worked from what I've heard. But actually,
Oh,
that can't be
really?
true. My sister told me that. I don't think that can't. There are so many seasons,
No.
so many couples. I'm sure someone.
No, people probably no, but like maybe like long term they haven't worked, but like
Oh, yes.
they've got
People have
to,
said yes on the show. I think people,
yeah.
no couple has stayed together long
I'm
term.
like, there's no way that if they've gone 20 seasons and nobody's
No,
ever said yes, they've,
I think people have
they've been
said
like, let's
yes.
keep this experiment going.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, we'll look it up. We'll have to look it up.
I'm
Okay,
sure
the
people, yeah.
the
And then
last
Mecca
one.
and Beljalee.
I kind of love them.
I kind of love them too. I think they are I when I first saw him with his like little tooth bedazzles and crazy clothes, I was like, how's she gonna match his freak? And she did though.
She matches his freak, and they're both so like cool, creative,
Yeah.
but then like have really sweet, pure hearts. I feel like the
Yes.
conversations they have are so genuine and just the sweetest things. And she's even like, I don't know. He said the one thing that really bothered me was when he said something like, "I feel like you're more attracted to me than I am to you." Wasn't
Oh,
that a
that was when I
conversation
was
they had?
like, I don't know if that was when that happened. I was like, I don't know if she's ever going to be able to forget this because if I was her, I would never forget that.
I would never forget it either, but I feel like she's moved past it.
She has really well. I mean, like, I hope that the attraction has grown on both sides. And I feel like maybe she didn't. agree with that assessment, and that was part of it. I just thought it was like almost a mean thing for him to say about like her physical beauty. And that's
I
what I was like,
know.
that's fucked because she's gorgeous.
She's so gorgeous. The last episode I was watching where they were playing basketball together and she has this cute little high pony in. Oh my God. I don't know why I think she's like the cutest little thing ever. Um,
Yeah, she's so cute. And then like I actually love that he's a sanitation worker
oh, and then she went out and worked with him and cleaned
at the
porta
porta
potties.
potty. Yeah, and I'm like, good for him. Like he's doing like it's an unglamorous job and he's, glamorous in his other facets with his fashion and stuff, but like he got to work and he's doing his family business and it's whoop, you pressed your button.
Sorry, I pressed the button.
Oh, but the last thing I'll say on Married at First Sight is Brett was taking a nap on the couch this weekend while I was watching all the episodes. And when he wakes up, he was like, he'd been in a dead sleep. He's like, the older couple's not going to work.
Oh, so he was listening to everything.
It's like subconsciously.
That's
He's like,
amazing.
Nikki and Shawn, absolutely not. Even from a dead sleep, you could tell that this is not going to work
Even from a dead sleep. Well, we'll see. I feel like the one I want to work most is probably Michelle and Cam.
out. More than probably. I don't think there's anybody else that I'm like would be willing to bet money on.
Yeah, I'm betting money. Michelle and Cam have to work out. I'm going to be devastated.
They're beautiful and gorgeous together. And also, he was so kind and understanding, like about her fibroid situation. I really felt for her on that because she, is scared she's not going to be able to have children. And
I know.
like, she brought up the idea of adoption, and he was like, "My sister's adopted," and
Oh, I
I was
know.
like,
I cried. I've cried so many times over them. Like always have the perfect answers, but I don't even feel like either of them are just saying the perfect thing. They're being so genuine.
it's just like fate.
It's
Like,
literally fate. The fact that she might not be able to have kids and then his sister was adopted and he would love to
right.
adopt. Like,
Yeah. Oh my
sweetest.
God. I know. I'm like, as I especially because I can only imagine how she feels, but like I have, with endometriosis, like you just don't know what your
Totally.
like capabilities are.
Yeah,
Um, and so like
I know.
I hope that they're together. And then oh man, my favorite thing after the second that the reunion or like the finale happens, when they do like the final like they like post their pictures with their people and they're like, this was us at Christmas and this was us in
I
Paris. And I'm
know.
like,
I can't wait. I pray that they're together. We'll
it's gonna
see.
be
I don't know when the finale is, but for anyone who hasn't watched it, I don't know if you're still listening, but please go watch it. It's on Peacock and there are so many episodes. So if you need a good show to binge this weekend, go watch Married at First Sight.
like it's a fast watch. Like my friend texted me that he was like his wife Kate saw he was like Kate saw your story and now we're watching it. We have to watch it. And he because I don't know, it doesn't seem like his kind of show, but I was like, it's so good, isn't it? And he's like, yeah. I was like,
It's
did you
so
get to the
good.
kitchen scene? And he's like, yeah. So if he already made it to the kitchen scene,
Yeah, then they binged it for sure. Oh,
it's
I
so
love
good.
it. So good.
Anyway,
This is a
I
good
hope you guys watched
episode.
it. And then if you do watch it, DM us about it. Talk to us about it.
Yes, comment below, send us a DM. I want to hear your thoughts. Maybe we need to
Yeah.
eventually have some type of community where we can all like chit chat.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Like, wouldn't it be fun to have like a group chat on Instagram or like a WhatsApp? I don't know, somewhere where we
I've
could
heard
just
of
like,
people used to do Facebook groups, but I feel like none of us want to venture to Facebook.
I know,
So,
I could do a broadcast channel on Instagram.
but I want people to be able to talk back. Can you talk back?
Oh, maybe you can. Okay, we'll look into
But
it.
anyway, next week I'm throwing this at you literally right now, and we can say no. But I feel like you have some really interesting thoughts around wedding culture, and I would love it if we could do a wedding centered episode
I would love.
talking about your thoughts on like maybe doing a less traditional wedding. Like maybe we can crowdsource a little bit, get some stories from people and like whether they thought like their weddings were worth the money. Um,
Let's do it. I would love to
would
do that.
love. So if
Let's
you
get
have
some
anything like
stories.
that, you can proactively DM or I can hit you guys up and you can tell me stuff because I would love to hear your stories.
Maybe we can make like an Instagram story thing where like people can write in a little blurb just to remind them or just go DM Kelsey. But I would love to hear like people's unconventional weddings or traditional weddings because I think I'm getting engaged this year and then married next year. So like I would love to hear what people have done because I have lots of ideas, but I don't know which path I'm going to take. I feel like every week I change my mind on what I want to do. So I want to hear all the thoughts, all the ways that you can do things and then we'll chit chat. I think that'll be a fun one.
And hopefully by next week, our plague has gone on. No more bubonic plague.
No more Hillary Duff playing.
All
All
right.
right. Thanks for
Thanks for
listening.
listening.
Bye.